I love being in Paris. It is truly one of the greatest cities on the planet and is also the manufacturing epicenter of the clarinet world. Buffet Crampon was celebrating 190 years of making clarinets, and I was thrilled to be part of the anniversary concert celebration. My contribution on stage was small, as I was in a clarinet choir with 60 other clarinetists. But that didn't matter, because I was sharing the stage with 60 of the biggest names in the clarinet world. That, and of course, I was in Paris for a birthday party. I packed every free minute wandering the streets and taking in all of the sights. I couldn't wait to see the Locks of Love in front of the Notre Dame Cathedral. Wow. And I went for a jog in my favorite park and garden, but ended up eating a crepe instead. But I was here to play a concert with my Buffet Crampon brothers and sisters. And man, what a cacophony of clarinets it was backstage. It's pretty cool. I get to play in a clarinet choir, which normally I would say, not something I think about doing, but to be able to play with someone like Patrick is pretty awesome.
For me too.
Yeah. And these guys, holy.
Amazing.
I know, right?
It's like the world dream team.
Yeah, right? Patrick was correct. It was the world dream team of clarinet players, and we're all there to honor the company that makes the instruments that we all play. But I must say I was a little bit jealous of Team France as they got to play Mozart's Grand Partita in the celebration concert. But they sounded good. They sounded really good. In between pieces, everyone was backstage getting to meet their Facebook friends for the first time in the flesh. And I finally got to meet my Daddario brother, Julien Hervé. Many people mistake us for twins, and now I see why. Okay, so one of the crazy things is, as I said, you get to meet people that you know but you don't know. This is Julien Hervé. That's my American way to say it. The other thing is, everyone told me that his hair is crazy. He's going to have a little more hair than me.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little bit.
It's just good that's why. It's natural,
That's good.
It's natural, you too.
Mine is natural. God just went boom, and
Okay.
it came out. Okay, that's good. Clearly, the party had already started backstage, but the big news was on stage when the president of Buffet Crampon, Jérôme Perrault, announced the unveiling of the new clarinet, the Tradition. There had been rumors for many months, but no one knew for sure until tonight. And backstage, everyone was abuzz about it, praising its merits and technical innovations.
Have you tried the B-flat
Keys,
clarinet?
and we compromised with unplated posts.
clarinet rocks.
The applause faded away into the sound of champagne bottles opening at the party. Buffet unleashed its secret sales weapon for North America onto the dance floor, Al Maniscalco. Seen here, hypnotizing everyone in the room with his fancy footwork, including clarinet dealer Heather Rodriguez. Yuda Galad and his teacher, Georg Feidman, also traveled to Paris for the anniversary celebration. I was just astounded with the amount of VIPs in every corner of the room. And the one common denominator that every conversation had was about the Tradition Clarinet. I can only imagine that Team Taplin Weir were picking Don Montanaro's brain about when they could get their hands on one as well. All in all, it was a great evening, and Francois Clock had a lot to be proud of. But I had to head off to the airport. I had a flight in just a few hours. I think the party's...
Attention, arrivez dans
I think-
15 mètres. Caution, escalator exits in...
It's still going on. I think it's still going on. There was only one thing in my mind as I flew home in the haze of the champagne. When can I get the new Tradition Clarinet? I'm back here in Houston on the campus of Rice University. It's been several months since I was in Paris, and in that time I was able to get a hold of a Tradition Clarinet, which is right there on my back. I haven't yet tested it out. I'm really dying to see what it's going to do and how it sounds. So I'm headed over to Studi Hall, which is the great concert hall we have at the Shepherd School of Music. I love the smell of a brand new clarinet. Ooh, lots of colleagues and friends helped design this. Traditional keys, but with new hole placements. And I like these unplated posts. Tasty. And dig this new logo. Woo! The first clarinet I'm going to use for this experiment is my clarinet. It's a Buffet Tosca model, and it's 5 years old. The pads have been just slightly modified by Mark Jacoby, and the barrel is the stock barrel for this test. The next clarinet is going to be the Tradition, and again I'm going to use a stock barrel that came with the clarinet, and this is exactly how it comes out of the case in terms of the pads. And now a real quick back-to-back. First the Tosca. And the Tradition. Low notes. That's the Tradition. And the Tosca. Cool. Well, that was a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting to like that clarinet as much as I did. It plays like a dream. I know the name is Tradition, and if you're like me, you might have been thinking, okay, it's kind of like another version of the vintage clarinet, but it's not. It has an older design bore that's obviously been modernized on this clarinet, but it has a beautiful singing quality. It felt a lot like my Tosca in the sense that it tuned very similar, but the sound had a roundness, especially in the upper register, that I just loved. I'm definitely going to get one of these. It's a great new design. I think that Buffet is going to have a huge hit on their hands, especially with the price point. It's somewhere between R13 and a festival clarinet. It's the clarinet that we've all been looking for a long time, and I'm delighted that Buffet is making it. Anyway, stay tuned, as I should be having some more video blogs coming online very, very soon. And just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and they'll pop up very soon.